Welcome back, everybody. It's the final day of this 3-day carnival on the Gold Coast. It's the over 55 men's hockey, no upper age limit in this competition. And here we have the Great Whites in red versus the Dugongs in yellow. This is the second time these two have played. The first time the yellow team won 5-0. The interesting thing is, although this is the second time these two have played in this competition, it's actually the first time this particular team has played against each other. Reason being, there's there's at least 4 new players in the Great White side that's in the red team. They've lost some of their players for various reasons over the last couple of days, and of course they've now got a new, improved side together. So here's Mick Tanner on the ball now for the Dugongs. Lifts one up over the top and manages to get it through. Alan Eden. Ray Nicholl now, number 6, closing him down. Good work, Alan. Won himself a free hit there. Up comes Tanner again. Tanner slides one out wide to Bobby Francis. Bobby's obviously been warming up. He missed the ball completely there. Warming up in a whitish greyish t-shirt and forgotten to put on his yellow, but as it's a hit carnival hockey, team hockey, or here's Tanner now with the chance. Cuts back inside for left, slides it back down into the centre of the field. Goes to Daz. Darren lights one up through the middle, takes a bit of a stick, so it looks like it's going out for a long one. No, it went for 16. Comes back through the centre. There's some good movement about them in this game, the red team, the Great Whites. Fullback decides to run it, always dangerous thing to do, but he gets away with it. Slides him out wide to the left. Ray Nicholl now, he's been playing in the middle of the field, now he looks like he's playing more of a left half or possibly even a fullback. 1-2, 1-2. Mick Grant. Crackers now having a look around. Where's he going? Nobody's coming at him. He's picking his spot. He managed to get onto a lead just in front of the goalkeeper there, so very good work. Oh, yes indeed. Danny Camilleri thought he'd won that one in yellow, but he didn't. The umpire gave it the other way. Now it's back down the other end. Tommy Hamill, Finn, manages to get around 1 or 2. He worked his way into the D here. He can find the player, and he has. It's a shot. Oh, he's missed the ball. Oh, Alan. Oh, what a shame. What a chance. Gone missing. Great work, Tommy Hammerlinen there. He's had a great carnival so far. I think he's had 5 or 6 goals. It's the 5th game in 3 days. Some people played 5, some have played 6, some have even played 7 games in the 3 days, filling in for other teams. MYOB. Puts it out to Tanner. Budgie there in the middle, wearing number 3 in the bright yellow jersey. Shirt, I should say. Alan Eden slips one back. That's the shirt of Chua Boon Huat, famous international player for Malaysia, tragically killed in a car accident a few years ago, age 33, which was a terrible thing. Tanner now. Well, the reason Budgie's wearing that is a tribute to him. Cracks one in, but doesn't make it through. And makes a very nice ball out. Gets to Ian Hodders. He's had a wonderful carnival. Oh, Tanner's managed to get all stick on that. He lifts it through. There's a foot. Well done. Yeah, crackers there. Craig Lawley managed to get his foot in the way. Here's a bobble on Tommy. Sticks his stick out. Takes the player's foot. But no malicious intent there. Oh, that's a beautiful threaded ball. Here's Hodders now. Screaming down, number 5 on the ball. He's got to get past MYOB, but he doesn't tackle him, he just passes to the side. Keeper comes out. Very nicely done. Daz clears it to the side in a kind of an undercut. So if it made the green, it would have had backspin on it. So goalkeeper there, Don McLean for the Yellows. Mick Grant now. Goes to Hodders. There's the 1-2. Nice work, Hodders. Crackers now works his way through as far as Grant. Bob Crowley works his way all the way back here. Now here's the fullback deciding to go on a bit of a run. I'm not sure why he's marching his way up the field here on his own. He's got 3 in front of him and he decides to throw the ball to the sideline. So he's run past two of his own players. Never mind, it's all good fun. This time in the tournament and the carnival, there's a little bit of tiredness creeps in. There's a short corner. Bones now, Stevie Sawyers. He's got his dark glasses on. Top of the day. There's a crack. Keeper gets on it. No, there's a long corner. 1-2 with Hodder, slides one through. Short corner again. Camilleri looks like it had a bit bite of the stick there. Bones again. A little bit slow out this time. Nickel, too high. And Camilleri, he's not too happy with that. The hairy Camilleri, he's blasted out of there. Nickel again. Cut the line and found his way through. MYOB just lurking in the back blocks. Comes out here now to Tanner. And so he's got time and space. His player's given up. Left one to Eden. You've got to play with him on the left if he needs him. Which is Bobby Francis in the grey there. And Bob Crowley, 73-year-old. Ball's found its way through. Keeper's cleared it nicely. Hodders has got them across there. Big space in the middle of the park. 9-a-side this competition. So there's an awful lot of space, especially this time when players have been playing in 30 degree heat. This is the first game of the day. Bones making a big run down there into the pocket. Crackers now, gets one across. Oh, straight at the keeper. Would you believe it? That was Donovan Fraser, 50-year-old, so one of the babies in the competition, or the minkies as we call them, but managed to slip through there. And then Bones, oh, what a save, MYOB. Wouldn't you know it? And there's a small still shot there, just to keep us entertained. Bobby Francis has changed his vest now. He's now decided he's going to play in yellow after all. So, after the quarter-time break, 12.5-minute quarters in this game. Eden now slips one into the feet of Hoddenot and turns his player very nicely indeed. Hodders apologises, Budgie now shows him, makes himself some time and space, has a look, stops, yeah, up and over the top, onto a run. Tommy Hammerlinen, he's been leading onto those balls all day, he's done really well. Those two work well to get across the face of goal. Crowley, clutch to the back stick there maybe, but it's into the back of the goal and the player's fallen over the keeper just to keep him out of play, so that's 1-1 all. That's very well played. Daz lifts the ball over the top, but it's only got as far as Hodders, and now he's away on the right hand side. Goes and runs the back line, tries to run around his player, but Camilleri was there. Bob Crowley smashes one cross court, but only as far as Nickel. So the red team, they're full of run, they're full of legs, they're a far younger side. They've recruited well for the last game, I will say that for them. Indeed. Oh, here's a bit of a hog run now from Cracker. Slides it through, keeper's on it, but puts it into Bobby Crowley. So it's just outside the D, the umpire decided, so he awarded the short corner. Having a look up, where's it going? Hodders picks one up and plays it off to the right. Going to have another go. Camilleri, no, the umpire said that was dangerous, even though it was about landing on his ankles. But umpires often don't like this kind of thing. Daz goes over the top into a red shirt, I'm not sure why, but anyway, yellow emerges with it. Budgie on the ball now, has a look, comes out to the right, into space with Eden. Lifts it through, coming down the wing here, Bobby Francis. Through the legs, very nicely done. Back through the legs the other way, turn one way, turn the other. Oh, the guys dived in there, taking player and ball. The umpire's not too happy with that danger shown. But oh, Bobby Francis there, he's 73 years old, so it's not too nice for him. Budgie on the ball now is waiting. The umpire's just holding up time, as you can see, because the player just inside the D there has got to get his glasses back on. I say it's carnival hockey, so it's all played in a very, very friendly spirit, including with the umpires. Budgie pulls it back to the make it go 5, protects the ball, puts it across. Bobby Crowley for a touch, but no. He was being marked there by Maury Dobbin in the white hat and plain t-shirt on that side. Maury's 75, Bobby's 67 or 68. Alan Eden now middle of the park, pops one up on the Tommy Hammer line, but managed to get him on the foot. And Daz has still gone out there to Daniel Camilleri, but unfortunately he didn't pick his line quite right. Anyway, that's ended up in the back of the net, so here he goes again. For a free out, let's see what he can do with this one. He tries to go over the top again, but again he's got into 2 or 3 red shirts, so he's managed to clear his own players wonderfully. Straight on the opposition stick. Here's Bones now, diving on his way through, claiming a penalty, getting a penalty. It looked suspiciously like he overplayed it and fell over, but that's okay. Had a bit of a stretch and a bit of a reach, gathers it back in, manages to get around the hairy camel and into the feet of MYOB for a short corner. Bones on the injection, top of the D, going to go for the shot, is he? Just as far as Camilleri clears his lines, looking for a spot. Camilleri again lifts the stick, probably should have kept his stick on ball there, but he finds Mick Tanner. Here's Bobby Francis marching down the right. Tanner goes on his own, takes him on a foot race. He's got to protect this ball, very nicely done too. He's a very handy player, that Mick Tanner. He's done a great job. Puts one across to the back of the stick, the tomahawk. Very nice, well worked. Yellow was stopped play there, claiming a foul, but the umpires played it on. And now there's trouble at the other end, because as you can see, there's 4 on 2 here. There's Bones, he hits one in, yep, indeed. He's a good striker, Bones. He's a swimming instructor, and I think he's still wearing his swimming goggles, would you believe it? He obviously forgot to take them off when he left the pool this morning. Nicol goes straight across court, doesn't want to engage in an unnecessary tackle there, which is very clever. Pops one down the line here to Bones, Stevie Sawyers, and looks up. Doesn't make his way across where he'd want to. That's much better from Daz. Bob Crowley now does a little dance, gets his feet around it. He's got a player on his left there, which is Tanner. On the line. Tanner now proceeding down the line, cuts inside now. That's good play, changes the angle. He's waiting for Bobby Francis. Bobby Francis has just run 50 metres. He's played 6 or 7 games. So at this time, and hardly a rest, it must be said. There's been one sub sometimes, and a lot of the time, a lot of the players haven't had a sub at all. That's myself here in yellow at the moment, number 3, Budgie. In the whole carnival, I had 5 minutes on the bench, as an example. Go back and around, change the angle, open the spaces. Camilleri now. There's a lot of red in front of him. He's trying to hit through. Manages to get a deflection off a red stick, so they've matched up the field. Budgie arriving onto that one. 3 or 4 players in front of him, but he finds a little channel through the Tommy Hammer line. No, I just nipped Tommy on the back of the heel there. Maybe off Bones' stick, probably got a little deflection on it. Yellow tried to one-time it there, but only made it as far as Bones. Slips it back around. Yeah, that's good play. Nice triangles, Hodnott in a big space there. Just beyond the reach of Francis. Bones now had to look across. And Don McLean, what a wonderful carnival he's had in goal. He's picked out some magnificent shots on target. Fraser, yeah, one of them, Fraser, having a bit of a crack there, but not finding his mark. Camilleri tried to drive it through several players again there, and that time he didn't make it. And here's Sawyers for the goal. Yep, but it's in the back of the net, so well played. Budgie now spins on the ball, has a look, slips it under his arm, finds Daz. And he lost out that time. Bobby Francis now turns around, working. Hodder's here tracking him down, leans across his player, manages to get ball, not stick. So really well done, Hodders. What a carnival he's had, and still full of running. Here he is back in that left half position, but only as far as MYOB, who comes out to Eden. What's Eden got here? He's going long here. He's got a player up in that wing, but he didn't get his angles quite right. It was easily cut out by that defender. Just now, having a look around. Yeah, manages to find out wide. Dobbin. Murray Dobbin here, 76. Eden onto him, gets a stick on it, but Dobbin manages to keep that in play. Oh, he's miscued there though. Camilleri spins and turns, tries to put it into the feet of Sawyers and gets away with it. Sawyer's not happy. Oh, stick check. There's another stick check. Sawyer's apologising to his teammate for the quality of the pass. Tanner. Francis. And here's Sawyer's on a bit of a run. He was an Olympic wrestler, Stevie Sawyers. Once upon a time. Budgie now. Where's he going? Has a look up. Bobbles one in and across. As far as Daz, he manages to get a stick on it. So good lead, Darren. Budgie again. Oh, missed his cue that time. I'm not tracking him down. Trying to find Darren there in the corner. Manages to pick up a deflection on the way through. Probably not the best pass in the world, but it made its mark eventually. Darren has a little bit of a run. It's quite deceptive for a big guy, and he's absolutely flattened, hot or not. Tanner now, nicely worked. Comes back inside to Eden. Sees a player. Oh, Darren Stevens, yeah, so the first time it. Well played, Budgie on the burst. Here he comes, he's in the D. Where's he going? Into the feet, that's a short corner. Tanner on the injection this time. Budgie on the hand trap. Here we go. Come out on the wrong side though. Straight shot. Oh, the keeper's got a toenail on it. Oh, would you believe it? Tanner again goes to Thomas. Oh, and he blasts one over the top. Stevens on the far post there, but it's hard, wide and handsome. Budgie. Francis. Tanner. Yeah, that's the way to work it. Nice triangles. Crowley across the face. Keeper's got to put something on it, and he does. And the free's been taken, but it's blasted across the back line. Crowley again. Stevens. Oh, keeper's out quickly. That's a free hit. Yep. Oh, that ball just came so slowly on the wrong side of Budgie. And Stevens was on him like Donovan Fraser. And here's a foot race now with Laurie Dobbin and Alan Eden in the yellow. Harry Camel. Oh, he's put it straight onto the stick of Donovan Fraser. He's got speed and pace to burn at 50 years old. These guys are giving away 15 and 17 years to them. And they're all state players, of course, or some are national team players for Australia. Camilleri has 2 or 3 bites at that one. He's scratching his head. Nice one, Danny. Okay, here's the ejection. Ray Nickel has a look, has a shot. Oh, wide of the target. And again, have another crack. Nickel again, mistrapped that one. Slides it left, shot. And that one missed as well. So get out of jail free on that particular occasion. Dobbin. Hot or not. Yeah, slides it through. Well played, nicely done. Playing, Budgie lifts it up over Dobbin's stick and just marks it up the field, has a little look-see. Leaves it for Eden. Eden runs around here, does all the hard work, and then he throws the pass to nothing, unfortunately. Pass without looking. Tiredness creeping in at this time, as always. Dobbin now, Murray Dobbin, 76 years old. And up against Bobby Crowley then. Bobby number 14 there in yellow, looking good at 67 years old. Bobby Francis, 73, look at him go, just look at him go, but he's been closed down by Ian Hoddenott. Bobby throws one through, what a great ball. Camilleri, here it goes. Oh, Bobby Crowley an air swing on no. The umpire's blown danger. Would you believe it? Oh, open goal begging. But isn't that the way it goes sometimes? As I was saying before, Bobby's played every game and he hasn't had much rest, I can tell you. Tanner again, he just gets in the right place at the right time. There, as soon as you build him up, what does he do? He gives it straight back to Crackers. Anyway, that's fair enough too. Camilleri, a bit of a leg race and a battle here. Crowley comes wide. Francis. Now Robert Francis, what have we got? Runs the back line. Maybe trying to make a short corner here. Up and across the face of goal. What's the umpire given? Oh, he's given the free out. Player still sprawled on his face in the D. Bones now. Eden charging through the inside channel. Budgie's closing down Bones, keeping him occupied. He's holding the ball over on his left. Budgie's having a couple of nibbles at him here, as you can see. And Bones has protected the ball nicely. He's just kept it outside. And far side is a deflection across the face. But well saved again. Coming out now, Tanner. Oh, didn't have many options available to him there. The early ball was the right idea coming out of defence. Unfortunately, he didn't have the support. Ian Hodder now. Hodder's across the face of goal, on into the far corner. What a beautiful finish, Donovan Fraser. Very nicely done. And that's the way to finish a ball. Francis. Oh, looking for Danny Camilleri, the hairy camel. But was never really going to make that. This one's just out of reach here. It looks like he bobbled over the sideline. It's off the feet and it's a free hit. Mick Tanner. Camilleri. Francis. Come on, Bobby. He likes to take players on, and he can find free hits in short corners. Alan Eden now. They're back inside to Bob Crowley, and he's managed to find himself a short corner. Well done, Bob. Camilleri, last one straight at the keeper. Second chance. Here we go. Boom. Oh, and he's gone wide. Long corner. Well done, Danny. Myers. Francis. Well done. Hodders, Ian Hodder took control of that situation very nicely and controlled the ball too. Francis back in that pocket. Francis having a look around, teasing, tempting. Yeah, short one to Tanner, who found his way. There's got to be a foul there. Bobbled up. Managed to clear their lines. Indeed, did Red. Only as far as Daz. Now they can move this early space over here on the left-hand side. But he's marching off the field. He does like to attack, does Darren. Popped one through. Bob Crowley. Keepers had to come out and deal with that because Crowley was in there in the hunt. Budgie now from the long corner. Straight into Mick. The hand's gone up there. He keeps on playing. Nothing's happened. And it's in the back of the net. But the umpire's now, he's lifted up his hand and he's given, he said 5. No, it's foot. Yep, that's what it was. That's a bit of a shame. But there you go. That's the hand went up straight away from one of the players, so I'm sure it must be right. A bit of a shame because the umpire was playing it on at the time. Anyway, here we go, across the back. So Yellow have had a lot of possession this last short while. Francis gets down there in the reverse with a flat stick, but he's giving away nearly 20 years to Ian Hodder. And Hodders is fit and fast. He's always been a very active player, like a bloody greyhound. That's a nice turn there. MYOB comes in, just flicks the ball out to the side, and Tanner's moved all the way across. He sold Hodders a dummy. Tanner flipped it back now to Budgie. Well played. Very intelligent player, Tanner. Budgie now draws the foul. Yep. In the middle of the field. And now he's got Red all stacked up in the middle, so he can come out wide. Camilleri tries to receive that on the back. And the flat stick reverse trap, but doesn't manage to do so. Bones looking round, comes all the way across field. You saw the arm go up there, the big shout, and it was a very good call and a very good hit. Of course now Yellow's got to slide all the way across. He's looking for a player downfield, only supposed to keep it. That's under the stick of Daz. And the crack one straight back in. Down again. That must be a free hit. Hodders that time. Keeper. But he's found his mark. MYOB diving into the goal there for the last couple of seconds. So 4-1 to the Great Whites. Great Whites version 2.